Hey everybody, One Wisdom here. We are back for part 74 of our Skylanders Giants blind playthrough. This is early morning Thursday, December 20th. Technically the day before the end of the world, according to some. So, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or tonight we'll play Chaos. I don't really know. Anyway, just wrapped up in the previous recording, Chapter 14, Auto Gyro Adventure. When we recorded 13 and 14, 13 we had to go through several times, again, not because we missed anything, but just to access all the areas. Subsequently we got everything, and then somehow in Auto Gyro Adventure, despite the controls taking a fairly significant time to get used to since the flight times aren't very long at the beginning, somehow we didn't miss any landings, picked up everything there. We are currently sitting at 58% completion. We've got 2 stars on every chapter now. Obviously, we're going to head to chapter 15. I've already gone ahead and cleared out the ship. I can confirm on the crane deck. I know when we did it last time, I said it looked like it was a stack of jewels, looked like gumballs or something. It did go up another 20. It's a 280. Instead of being a giant gem or ruby, it's actually a just big old stack of them. I think it's Flynn we talked to. I don't remember the cutscene for some. Well, we have to get this first. And the barrel's over here, so my apologies about that. Like I said, I'll do little penny amounts to something in the game, so here we go.
Alright, so this place must have a central palace or something. My guess is we'll find Chaos there. Ready to go look for that creep?
Okay, so a couple of them are getting real close to level 15. Of course, Jetvac hit it. He's maxed out, so while he still needs cash and we need to complete his quests and everything, which we finally realize we can view, like I said, there's probably a ton of comments on that, but my internet has been really bad. Granted, today there was like 70-mile-an-hour wind. It was sustained at 40. It was basically brownout conditions. I think I mentioned it, but last Friday we had 3 tornadoes touch down. This is in December. That's not supposed to happen here, but internet, even the good days in between there was real spotty. Not quite sure why, but that's why I haven't actually uploaded anything. I'd really like to. But anyway, when I would use Jetvac here, I'm actually going to use Legendary Jetvac. I know I'd probably still need money for Jetvac, but I want to kind of take advantage of the XP, so nonetheless, we'll go ahead and see what happens.
This is kind of exciting. It's my first visit to a lost city. Well, I've been lost in cities before, but, well, you get the drift. Let's do this!
Okay, so chapter 15, Lost City of Arkus.
So, this is the lost city of Arkus. Although, now, wouldn't it be the found city of Arkus?
That's a good point.
I'm betting the whole joint is filled with all sorts of weird and mysterious traps and dangers, the likes of which we've never ever seen. So, you go search for the palace. I'm gonna go look into that city name change thing. Got it?
Okay, so it's important to, actually watch the cutscenes so you can maybe, pick up on things if, there's anything to pick up on. I did see a teleporter.
Skylanders of the magic element are
Hidden,
stronger in this zone.
Note that said this is the beginning of the end. That's like a perfect area name, given that this is December 20th and tomorrow is the 21st. Guess it's the beginning of the end. Anyway, before I switch to a magic character, we're actually going to come in here and take a look at the objectives. Enter the palace, pretty straightforward here. I just thought of this, but this could transition straight into the Chaos battle. With this being a blind playthrough and me not watching anything, I don't know this stuff. I do know, from what I've heard and read and the soundtrack, I thought there were 16 distinct chapters. So I'm hoping, that they're separate. If not, I guess we'll just wing it, and I'll be recording a lot tonight, but we'll just do it. In the event that the world comes to an end and somehow the hard drive survives, this would have been uploaded to YouTube. gonna have fun figuring out what that means. But anyway, clearing under 640, 55 enemies, not too crazy, 23 areas. Given the time goal, I don't think this is gonna be a huge level. It makes me kind of more inclined to believe there's gonna be a ton of hidden stuff, like Flynn said. So we're probably gonna be spending a lot of time walking edges and whatnot. Then our collections here: Soul Gem, Legendary Treasure, 2 hats, 4 treasure chests, Story Scroll, Winged Sapphire, Luckatron Wheel. So we'll back out and go to Pop Fizz here. If I had it, I would use Series 2 Spiral here. This seems like it suits him well. It does look like, I'm thinking that's probably a water elemental area over that direction. I think I can kind of see some blocks or statues you probably move. Got some, what are those? Trog Wanderer. I was gonna say Mander, but smaller, faster, scarier. They put out a lot of XP, so that's kind of cool. They also deal a lot of damage. We found that. Okay, so there's it's like a bounce pad there. Kinda. There's a bombable spot. Looks like you might be able to drop off right here. I guess we'll talk to this freak and hopefully we can still continue.
Welcome to Arkus. I am a recording. According to my internal clock, over 10,000 years have passed since I was last activated. Hopefully this is not an indication of any problems related to the Archean society.
I think their only problem is you, but this is one of those deals where I'm torn between going straight, where you see, I guess, the Cyclops rolling barrels, I'm assuming, or down here. Just because generally when I pick one way to go, I should have gone the other way. You know, the way things go for me, straight ahead past the Weapon Master would be the hidden area, and then dropping down would be the way you advance. That said, since I can see a monster gate, I'm going to assume this is the hidden area.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in
Hidden
this
side
zone.
entrance. Issue here is we do not have a bomb. Luckily we do have an air giant. Oh, you don't have to have an air giant, of course, but we'll go ahead and switch to Swarm. Let him take care of this for us.
Bring it the sting!
And my throat is still a little messed up from the secondhand smoke, so you'll have to bear with me. That's kind of interesting setup here.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
Oh wow, you can drop off there. Okay, we'll just I guess let Swarm do this since he actually did it. That's a substantial amount of cash for this game, I have to say. Doesn't look like we can drop off again.
Going by!
Like I said, we are going to have to spend a lot of time walking around, hopefully pick everything up. That said, we'll switch back to Pop Fizz in a second. This does actually, if I had an Ingenie, I think I would use her here. Just the area seems like it suits her pretty well. Now if I was doing a 2-player run through here, it would actually kind of be cool to have Pop Fizz and Punch Pop Fizz. That's kind of a slippery slope. You cannot go back up, at least not with
Henceforth,
Pop
there will be
Fizz.
no mention of Skylanders giants or that fool Eon
Yeah, I wonder.
ever again.
Okay.
Unless, of course, it's about how I horribly crushed them.
I just thought maybe if you walked in there, it might activate something. Okay, so note that the one we were just on has, you know, the open area, and then this one actually is spike full. So I'm actually trying to run around the perimeter as soon as possible and drop off. Obviously, you can over here. There's our story scroll. I'm glad it's here. Anytime I don't like find the story scroll early in the level, I just always assume we've missed it. You know, it just, that and the Winged Sapphire tend to be towards the end. Roboto Ball, this must be in relation to what Bouncer did back in the day.
Roboto Ball was once a popular sport among Archeans. Their favorite part was that the Roboto Balls themselves had the tendency to explode. Made for some exciting action on the field, but also led to many accidental explosions when these Roboto Balls were used at home, which in turn led to property damage and the occasional reveal of hidden treasure stashed.
Okay, so we might want to keep that one in mind. This is a pretty sweet level. It does, I know Quicksilver Vault looked differently aesthetically, but the overall layout, you know, kind of one of the last chapters, it seems similar, just in the way it looks and everything. I guess we'll just drop off now. But again, you know, it just seems like you should have Spyro here. We're actually back at the beginning of the end now. That's an interesting workaround. This could be like a maze type level, but of course where we came from was right down there. We just took that drop off. So now that actually accessed, let's take a look. 3, well, okay, so we got like 2 extra areas out of it. I don't know if those are Cyclops spinners in there or just barrels. Won't let me go in. Similarly, I don't see like a water element sign there, so I guess kidding me. Okay, well, I'm not sure what that's in relation to, but we're gonna find out. So. The gate could be up there where we just couldn't see it yet, or it could be a waterfall. It'd be cool if it was a waterfall, but it's not. So. Okay, so it's right here. That said, it looks like you must... Oh no. Yeah, this looks... Wait, what's going on? This is confusing. Okay, so apparently, okay, let's make it easy. This was a really bad layout on the part of the designers here. You know, you've got the elemental area, and you can't help but trigger this area. Okay, so no self, don't go that way. Let's try to figure out where exactly we are, and I'm gonna have to make some noise in a second. This headset, I've got my head tilted back at like a 60-degree angle, trying to keep it from coming off. Okay, so that will allow you to go back up here, and there's a bomb in here. You know, all I can figure is you have to take this bomb back to the very beginning and bomb that wall when you don't have a giant. I really can't think of anything else you would do with it. But, I guess we'll... Okay, you can't drop down there. That's the area right there.
Welcome to Arkus. This message was recorded over 10,000 years ago, so I cannot be sure what has changed. But this was once our only natural spring. The waters were known to have mystical properties to all who bathed in them, perhaps due to the hat that lies within.
Okay, so I have a feeling there might be a hat in there.
Ah, it's good to be in my own element.
Yeah, it would have been really cool if you could have just walked off the waterfall. I think a lot of people would have just gone straight to the top. Missed that. Really bad camera angles here. I was hoping it would be like an angle. No such luck. It looks like you can probably go off some of these. I haven't actually tried it yet because I don't know. Let's see. There's a hidden bounce pad here. I guess we should go up before we go down. Hopefully that'll be the correct way to do it. I guess the screen like blocks off. That said, I want to try. I guess you can't go through the waterfall. It's like really deep water there. almost looked like she was stuck there. Anyway. Before we get that, I'm assuming we can go back in here. I'd kind of like to go down that way, get the coins, and then come back in, and I'm thinking we can go down. Is that a sister funnel? Wow, okay, so who knows what the Arkeans are doing in here, but they have a funnel hat. Plus 7 armor, plus 7 elemental power. That's really not that impressive of a hat compared to some of the ones we've had. I'll stick with the high hat or whatever it is we got on the shield. I guess we'll just go straight down. Pick it up. Okay. Is that awesome? Hopefully yeah, it's still there. So now we're going to try and go down here. Maybe there'll be like sky stones or something. Okay, or in the event that you can't go down, we just wasted time. Luckily it's a I don't know, again, you know, like I said, I thought going down that first waterfall, a lot of people would have missed, and I was just almost positive that would have been, you know, like taking the sky stones or something. Oh well.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
I know that's the case, but I mean, we've pretty much done everything we should have done off as play out of the game. So. There's something up there.
Moving onward.
From here, it's hard to tell. It could be the Soul Gem, Lucatron.
Skylanders of the Earth element are stronger in this zone.
Alright, we'll make our switch to Flash.
Blinded by the light.
Seems like good tariff in our prison break country. Oh wow. Okay, maybe that's. I didn't mean to do that yet. Anyway, I'm guessing he's probably going to be Mr. Skystone this day. So, fractured.
Greetings, Skylander Roy. I do not wish to fight you. I do not wish to fight anybody, or serve Lord Chaos. I will only play Skystones. Would you like to play?
Of course, it's America's favorite pastime.
Just please do not tell Chaos I have defected from his army.
Yeah, that guy looks pretty awesome. Kind of looks like a Skeletor or Darksiders team. Anyway, that's our recommended deck, so we'll go with it. Again, probably tired of hearing it. First time you play, it's hard to know what to do. Depending on the board, 1, and then 2, you have no idea what this person has for their deck.
Jumpy.
Okay. How should we take that? Yeah, I guess this is probably our best play. He could take it from the side,
Jouster.
But, you know, he's vulnerable from the bottom on the bottom row.
Jawbreaker.
Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you? Okay, so now that wasn't such a bright idea. We'll make do somehow. Really the only way we can take that one is with this, which of course you can take from the top. But, live and learn, we gotta see what he's got in this deck.
Jawbreaker.
Really in the heroic challenges, the inhuman shields are probably the most annoying. If you had to pick one, just because, I mean, if you actually want to kill them, usually you can just avoid it. But, let's see, I guess we'll, probably just play this guy and
Riveter.
take that stone. It'd be really nice if we would have bought one from Oric. You know, just try not to do anything extra. I want to like, stick to what you can get in the game. So, he basically just wrapped that section up, sadly. What made it hardest for him to take it. Best we can do is have 2, 2, and 2, so if he's got 3 up or 3 left, we're Jawbreaker. Or a 3-up and 3 left. Luckily he doesn't. So. Are you kidding me?
You lose. Chompy.
I guess I thought we did. Anyway, we'll see what happens this time.
Archean Jouster. Jawbreaker.
I need a drink back. Well, he's a big jawbreaker. It reminds me when I was a little kid, I had this deal, Jurassic Park movie had just come out, and like at the book fair, I did something enough to, win a prize. And the most expensive thing they had, I mean, it was kind of lame, but everything else was like a joke too, so I just took the most expensive things, since you can't use the points for anything else. And it's actually a Jurassic Park jawbreaker. It was like,
shield.
I don't know, it was like the size of a baseball. I have no idea why anyone would want that or eat it. I've never seen one that big again. Just, I don't know, that made me think of that for some reason. I think we should win this one. Really wish we could take that stone there. And we'll have 3s that you can play against them. Shield or
D-Riveter.
Let's just go ahead and, I guess, sew up the Archean Jouster. Because I feel like we can attack better from the side. Okay, well, we should beat him for sure. Just basically out of default, we can play this guy here. I don't think. If he's got one with 4 on the side, I don't think.
You whiz.
That's all that guy seems to have is Jawbreaker and the Chompy. Should have beat him the first time, I just wasn't thinking about the Chompy. Oh, didn't see that coming.
Very
Jawbreaker 4.
While I was not
1, 2, 2,
programmed to be
3.
gracious in defeat, I have rejected these teachings. Greetings, Skylander.
That's good. He'll probably be slaughtered.
Just
Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Main thing, well, they actually put the Jawbreaker in for us. They took away the Archean Juggernaut when it was empty on the bottom. Or no, they didn't. They just moved it. Not sure which one they took away, but who cares? Should be a little easier to beat him now. Don't want to use the Archean Juggernaut. It's nice to have, I mean, the Jawbreaker. It's nice to have something with 3 that actually points back to the right side. Haven't really had that since some of the Juggernaut's kind of pushed things.
Jawbreaker.
Souls are actually pretty good. I mean, if you can play them in the corner. Well, I basically want to play him and, see what else he has. Kind of up a creek on those. Don't have anything through to now. I guess we will,
D-Riveter. Jawbreaker.
Basically just, ensure he can't take our Chompy. Okay, so he's doing strategic this time. Obviously we can't take that, but we could come in.
Dragonette.
I don't know if this is a great idea, but we're gonna do it. I don't think he can take it from that side. Okay. So now we'll actually. Yeah, that was a bad choice.
D-Riveter. Jawbreaker.
Yeah, I think we're gonna lose.
You You lose.
Anyway,
Chompy.
thanks for the news break.
Archean Jouster.
I think the Jawbreakers face the other way.
Jawbreaker.
He should be good this time. Granted, he can take the Chompy, which makes it just as big of a pain. I guess we'll have to see if we've got anything with 3 down. We don't. That's great.
Dragonette. Jawbreaker.
So we'll just do this one. 'Cause I don't think he can take that Archean Juggernaut with a Jawbreaker. So,
Jawbreaker.
and you know,
Jawbreaker.
he actually can't do anything about this either. So I don't think he's got anything with 3 on the top.
G-Riveter.
So now,
Jawbreaker.
we'll just come in and play this guy.
You lose. Chompy.
Yeah, pretty good. Oh, well, that didn't work well. Okay, we're just gonna do something totally different this time. We'll leave that there.
G-Riveter.
Actually, let's try this one. Yeah, that's a bad strategy to use the Juggernaut there.
Archean Jouster.
Now this is actually a good play. Jouster.
Jawbreaker.
It's getting really hard to talk. Gonna need one really bad.
Dragonette. Jawbreaker.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Jawbreaker.
Okay.
Jawbreaker.
I will play this one, basically. Take the win. It'd be nice to get out of here. It's actually a good time.
Stone collected.
Very good.
Okay.
Greetings.
I guess that last one we had just had.
Just
one
please
on
do
the
not
side.
tell Chaos I have defected from his army.
So that means we've got to play him again because we haven't gotten cash. So
Chompy.
I think we can fit this in if I don't fall asleep. The headset's wanting to come off too. Okay. So the Shield Juggernauts or whatever Shield Defender, I don't remember. I'm tired. Is gone completely and replaced with the Jawbreakers. So.
Jawbreaker.
So, you know what? Let's play this one. Can't actually do as much with that one spike.
Jawbreaker.
Might should have played in the traditional spot. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose
G-Riveter.
because of that.
Jawbreaker.
Having that one kind of like changes the strategy. So.
G-Riveter. Jawbreaker. Dragonette. Jawbreaker. You lose. Chompy. Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker.
This is a drop in frames now.
Dragonette. Jawbreaker. D-Riveter. Jawbreaker. 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 You win.
Very
Okay,
good.
finally. Okay, so that's what I wanted to see, the 125. I'm gonna have to end this here. Gonna lose commentary and my voice, but questions, comments, ask here, YouTube. Much quicker response. Go with the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. That's that.